Hey, hi there, Sagittarius. Welcome to your weekly Psychic Tarot and Oracle card reading. Cross-watcher energies are interchangeable, but only take those portions that are resonating with you. This is a general reading. You can find out more information down below, as well as your free birth chart calculator link on the very bottom, and that can help you out with these kind of readings. I'd like to thank you guys, Sagittarius, for supporting my channel. I'm truly grateful. The subscribes, the likes, the comments. And today you're going to get 5 cards from the Rider-Waite deck, 1 card from the Sacred Destiny Oracle deck, and 1 card from the Angel Answers deck. So remember, ask a question. You're going to get an answer. And now your first card. It's the general atmosphere. It's the background and the basis of the matter. The Knight of Swords, Sagittarius. This is air energy. It could be a Gemini, a Libra, or Aquarius. Could be in your chart or someone else's that you're dealing with. Now this is an action that's made that's quite fast. It's rapid. Could be a delivery, a message. The coming or going of a matter represents movement and action. This can be a person that could be rushing in. They might be overly aggressive, even argumentative. This could also be a message of bad news. It could be some kind of mental conflict. Maybe it just comes in at a bad time. Maybe it's unwanted news. This could be differences of opinion. You'll need to use diplomacy and honesty. Too much eagerness can create problems and drama. This can be a communication rushing in, something that's unable to avoid. This person is a revolutionary. They're impatient. They may be rushing. They can be an explorer, a debater. They can create drama. They may have a thin skin. This is the speed at which debate can change people. This is someone that may rush to judgment, and opposition makes them try even harder. They may even be trying to win an argument, being opinionated. They could be a double talker. Maybe they're driving too fast. Someone might need to listen before they charge in. It can be someone who's overly blunt with someone who is sensitive. Or it could be news at a bad time in an inelegant manner, someone who is driven. This communication is very direct. It can be cutting or piercing. This is someone that feels very passionately about their own ideas, and they spare no one's feeling when they trying to get their point across. Although they are very intelligent, they can jump to conclusions. Your second card, and this is the energy that's crossing over your path. These are your subconscious influences. Sagittarius, this is your card. Number 10 of the Major Arcana, the Wheel of Fortune. This is fire energy card. This is your ruled by Jupiter, as you are, Sagittarius. This is karmic. It's destiny, fate, and chance, and opportunity. And when Jupiter is in your sign, it always means a lot of something. And now this is a creative evolution within the laws of chance. It's new conditions. It's becoming unstuck, and a new chapter is starting. It's destiny, fortune, and elevation, luck, felicity. It's fate and karma. And as the wheel turns, life changes, and things never stay the same. Events are going to turn around in some fashion. This situation is now going to change on its own accord. It is beyond your control. This is taking action with alignment, movement with destiny. It's cycles, cause and effect, karma, luck, and expansion. It's being on a roll, feeling lucky, becoming aware of cycles or patterns. This can be a surprise, a gift that goes beyond reason or logic. It can even be recognizing the effect of past lives on the present. It's doing what you're born to do. This is experiencing a change in circumstances. It's usually positive. The Knight of Swords with the Wheel of Fortunes. This is circumstances that change dramatically. Your third card, this is how it affects you. These are the external influences that you're consciously aware of, Sagittarius. The Three of Wands, fire energy. This can be an Aries in your chart, or someone else's. This is waiting and expecting. It's something that's already been set in a holding pattern. This is probably Aries in your chart. Might want to check that. Now this is success on the horizon. It's working on already established patterns. And it's preparing for what is to come. And you're being hopeful. And you're looking forward and waiting. Maybe you're waiting for that perfect moment. This is also travel, could be even long distance. It's a bright future ahead, and it makes it a great time to let go of past hurts. It's success on the way. It's planning, travel, optimism, networking, strategizing, acting on intentions, and exercising creative powers. It's managing operations, gathering input, delegating, thinking. You're already in the process of growth, and this is a release of tension, and now you can be productive. The Knight of Swords with the Three of Wands is you are filled with energy and feel invincible. Especially since you're next to this card, the card of the future, the outcome, the advice. Number 4 of the major arcana, the Emperor. This is another Aries card. And a card of control. This is the divine masculine card. He has the right to rule. He's like all the 4 kings rolled into one. Very powerful control, authority, leadership. This stands for the domination of the material world, paternity, order and structure and stability. And it's a reminder that the flesh is not the enemy of the spirit, but its vehicle. And spirit is not the enemy of the flesh, but its driving force. This is paternal and success and stability and vision, leadership, mental activity and domination. It's the fruits of toil and the results of action, and it's controlled and directed sexual drive or attention. It's exercising power wisely, with structure and control, authority and rules, and this can become repressive. This is someone powerful, and he rules, and maybe you feel like you're under this person's influence. It's power and protection and realization, a great person, and it's love through healthy boundaries. This is a beneficent ruler. It's fatherly advice, a solid leader, a natural-born leader. So look for issues related to authority. This is a protective male force, especially of the home and of domestic harmony. And he tells us that what is worth having is worth fighting for. It's realizing your goals or reaching out to begin, and you may be required to take charge. And sometimes this card appears when someone is struggling to achieve independence and become their own person or reconcile father issues. This is someone that makes up their mind and they won't budge. They're proud and rather intimidating. They can be hard to please because they have the highest standards. They're very confident, and you may have heard him say, "I've been there, done that." He commands respect, and he thinks he's untouchable, and he cares less about criticism. The King of Swords with the Emperor is a domineering person in your life that grows closer. This can indicate a strong action, or even writing a stern, long letter. Might even, not everyone, have something to do with the legal system, the letter. And now your 5th card. It's the bottom of the deck card. The underlying issue. This is what's unseen. It's unseen, it's because it's something that you're not sharing with others, yet you are consciously aware of this, Sagittarius. Number 12 of the major arcana, the Hanged Man. This card is ruled by Neptune. This can be a Pisces. Neptune does bring in some confusion, And this is a delay, a suspension. It's a new perspective. This person sees things differently than others. And it's looking from all different angles. It's waiting and working on yourself before you can do it. There's a suspension, a sacrifice, and surrendering to what is. This could have to do with spiritual matters and wisdom and prophetic power. This is a pause in life, suspended decisions, and it's self-surrender that leads to the transformation of the personality. This is a time when material temptation can be conquered, as well as substance abuse or obsessions. It's peace and self-reliance that often follow a difficult period, especially one of self-examination. This could be someone that's clinging to something that's unfulfilling. They'll need to let go and move on. This is a unique point of view, a sacrifice for the greater good. It's like after planting seeds and waiting, your world will look different and better. It's doing your research and not listening to things like the media or outside influences. And it's being suspended between the past and the future because a new direction in your life is in the making, but readjustment is needed. It could be someone is waiting for a sign to let go. There could be unfinished business with someone. Maybe you'd blocked them in the past. This is a voluntary giving up of something in order to get something of a greater value. It's a time of greater understanding, new insight, awareness, and enlightenment, and releasing a mindset that is no longer useful. Maybe this is someone that has very powerful questions inside. And that is a nimbus around the man's head. And it represents new insight, awareness, and enlightenment. The Knight of Swords with the Hanged Man is what you are counting on brings frustration, like maybe you've run into a brick wall. The Wheel of Fortune with the Three of Wands is expanding a business, even publishing. It's an opportunity and growth that is certain. It's unexpected new doors open that you have been waiting for. The Wheel of Fortune with the Emperor card is a strong person pushing beyond limits. Also, welcome advice to the strong from the stronger. This is a change and exercising power wisely. The Wheel of Fortune with the Hanged Man is a cycle of self-improvement, of learning lessons, surrendering and not fighting changes. It's a change that empowers you. This can also represent a very honest person, and change and patience. The Three of Wands with the Emperor card, this is that Aries. Both of these cards are Aries. It's planning and expansion with experience and know-how. And you receive positive results. These are results that are stable. They are achievements. The Three of Wands with the Hanged Man is, yes, your ships are coming in, but you may have to sacrifice your need for instant gratification to allow things to happen in the proper time. This can also represent a lack of perspective. The Emperor with the Hanged Man is events beyond your control. It can represent a feeling of failure or being played false. It's also the delegation of power. And now for your Sacred Destiny Oracle card. From Denise Linn, you've got potential, Sagittarius. Potential. That's a volcano at rest. Volcanoes erupt in places where the earth plates meets where the cracks through which lava emerges, either explosively or by flowing slowly down a cinder cone. Even when a volcano is at rest, there is always the possibility of a huge eruption. There is the potential of great power. There are very few things on this planet more commanding than an erupting volcano. The archetypal personality of a volcano is one of a wild, unpredictable, and formidable energy. The sacred landscape wants you to know that this card appears when you're ready to activate your potential and step into your strength. This is a time to activate those gifts you've had on the back burner in your life. You have incredible untapped potential. This is a time to allow it to flow. An inner wellspring of power is emerging. You have profound spiritual power that is deep within you. Do not doubt your great authority and capabilities. A dormant volcano might indicate that you have uncomfortable emotions that you're repressing or keeping inside, thus creating emotional stress and inner pressure. It can also mean that you are on the verge of a great expansion of energy and life force. And now here's your answer, Sagittarius. From the Angel Answers Oracle deck by Radleigh Valentine. And the answer is, it's up to you, Sagittarius. It's up to you. The end result of the situation you asked about is entirely in your hands. You can affect the outcome by taking a proactive approach to solving any challenges. Stand in your own power and have confidence that you have what it takes to bring about a happy ending. Don't wait for someone else to rush in and take charge, all like the Knight of Swords wants to do. In order to come to a successful conclusion, this situation requires your unique perspective and experience, which resonates with the Hanged Man. Thanks, you guys, Sagittarius. I hope you stay tuned in and leave me a comment or a thumbs up, and please subscribe. Now remember, what goes around comes around, so I'm sending you out love and light and blessings. Thanks for watching.